and then our teenage mothers and so on. I've really been touched for the first time in my life, watching the tape, listening to people, seeing people talk with emotions, and even the representative of the delegate of women's and empowerment, the way she talked to, we really feel touched. All I can say on behalf of the Rotary Club of Bamenda is that we have seen that from our teenage mothers, they have identified the cause of their situation from their sketch. And we believe that they will learn a lesson from here. It is not the end of the world. They have hopes with this organization. They will help to educate others, educate other girls, so that they do not fall in the same situation. And then to our dear friend, the director, I want to encourage you and to promise that you've joined Rotary Club, Rotary International, you know so far what we do. This is part of what we do. And with what we have seen, we thank God that the members are here. We are going to work with Madam Gladys and our partners abroad, other Rotary clubs abroad, to see that we get some funds. We have a project, a particular project to help the teenage mothers in Cameroon. Thank you very much.
Next on the list, we have the short presentation, 2 minutes, please.
But with the help of Heaven of Hope, I can now buy my oranges with my own cash and I'm making good profit with it.
Mother thanked Heaven of Hope for rehabilitation to her life.
I want to thank
Mother, can she come forward? She's here herself to testify, not just seeing in the video, but you want to say something?
Ladies and gentlemen, once more I greet you all. It was not easy for me at that time at all. I was like a paper thrown in a road that may fly anywhere. They don't care where it will land. So it was not easy for me because there was nobody to raise me up. So I was alone. But I was having a fear of mine towards my parents, that because I feel I've wronged them so much. So it was like a burden that I would carry alone until I was in my house Sunday meditating on this issue, which I had nobody to carry me up. This voice came to me that let me go out and look for something doing. By then I was in from hand to mouth with my baby or with the help of neighbors. So I want to use the opportunity given to me here today to thank all my helpers like Mama Teresa, Women Empowerment, who draw me out of that pit which I was inside to the sweet arms of Heaven of Hope. Without her, I don't know where my life would be today. Without her, I don't know where my soul, I don't know, maybe I would have been rotting in ground. So I'm using the opportunity and to promise you all here, I did not only offend my parents which have come out from their womb, but I know I've offended you all sitting here. And I'm here in my means to beg you all that it's not only the child who come out from your womb is your child. No matter wherever you are, no matter whether you have given birth or not, I'm begging you all that whoever you met on your way, please try to give a consent, because I'm here today to thank Heaven of Hope for what they've done to me. I'm much better than I was. Thank you all.
was touching, really touching, and we thank Heaven of Hope for coming. Sorry.
All protocol respected. What a big name, Godfather. I don't know where it came from, but I should imagine that it is because of some initiative which must have stimulated the founder and awakened her to start this Heaven of Hope. Now, I was told by her, and I'll continue standing by her. We have to glorify God for this venture, because it is not by accident. It has been well planned out by Madame Gladys from when she was a civil servant in the United Nations. And she used to save more than half of her money in anticipation for this venture, which is a lesson that most of us should learn, especially those in the civil service. That you have to save so that when you retire, you can make an impact on other people. We don't only save money when we are working, so that when we leave, we should continue to be rich and not be poor. No, we should save so that when we retire, we should be able to make an impact like Heaven of Hope is making. We thank the families. I in particular thank the families that heard about this venture and decided to send their children there without hesitating. Because what happens is, when a venture comes out like this, people question so much before getting involved. We thank God and we thank the parents of these teenage mothers for taking risk and sending their children to this organization. We congratulate the director, executive director, heartily, and I would like everybody in here to stand up and give her a standing ovation with a clap. Thank you very much. I equally thank the Peace Corps volunteers for coming on board and delivering the goods. Thank you very much, and I hope that it has started and it will continue. To the teenage mothers, let us remind ourselves of the way of the cross of Jesus Christ, because he fell on the way 3 times. And when he got up the first time, he continued. He didn't give up. He fell a second time, still got up and continued. And still fell a third time. After that, he was stripped naked, but he continued. So teenage mothers, take that example. This organization has been founded on love, and on the fear of God. And so the teenage mothers have to make sure that they base all their life on these 2 premises. I also stand here as a godfather to thank the departments of government, which have been giving a tremendous helping hand to Heaven of Hope. Just the moral support alone. At the time she was registering this organization, she had a lot of fear in her. But thank God that those whom she met were very understanding and registered it willfully. And for the Department of Women's Empowerment, she is your daughter. You work with her as you have promised, and it will help us make an impact in this society. And for the Employment Agency, that promise, we hail it, and we thank God for bringing you to give us the hope and give these children hope that they have a tomorrow. I don't have so much to say again, but to say that you should be the ambassadors of Heaven of Hope. You should spread the good news when you go out and you meet your friends. You should tell them that this is an opportunity for them to come on board and be helped. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Honorable.
The Mayor of Bamenda 1 and 2, Regional Delegate of Women's Empowerment and the Family, NGO representatives, parents and guardians, distinguished guests, well-wishers, fellow colleagues and friends. A mighty thank you to God, our Creator, who made it possible for us to see this bright new day. Thanks to the same King of Glory who gave the revelation to our dearest mother, Mommy Gladys, and to all our parents, our mothers and fathers, who also contributed to see that the dream came through. We, the teenage mothers, are what we are today because of the same revelation. It is thanks to the sponsorship of Heaven of Hope that teenage mothers are awakened from their long slumber and also to reduce burden on their parents. Many are now career makers, some are now students, and many others do businesses while others are learning a trade. We are not praising Heaven of Hope, but it's just our own way of appreciating what Heaven of Hope has done for us. I, for one, know that it's God's doing, and I pray that He will continue to protect and strengthen Mommy Gladys and also to provide abundantly for Heaven of Hope. A word of advice to the teenage mothers. A first fool is not considered a fool, but a second fool will forever be known as a fool. Dream big about yourself. Do not limit yourself, for it is through hard work and honesty that you can succeed in life. Be realistic, because there may be no second chance for you. For my friends who are not yet teenage mothers, you should not hear of its goodness and go about doing the wrong thing by getting pregnant too, thinking that Heaven of Hope will help you, but instead, employ yourself or get employed, because an idle mind is the devil's workshop. If you are a student, concentrate on your bookwork and you will succeed. Forget about boyfriend and girlfriend relationships, for it will do you more harm than good. Long live Heaven of Hope. Long live the Republic of Cameroon.
Thank you all for listening.